start to Premier League season, Man City chasing Chelsea record for most wins to begin season. Manchester City have toppled Premier League records in vast quantities since Pep Guardiola joined. And they're on the precipice of yet another mark. City are fresh off a famous 2022-23 season in which Guardiola led City to the European treble, winning the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League titles. Looking to continue that stretch, Guardiola has engineered a furious start to the new campaign, guiding Man City to the Premier League summit and leaving them as the last team with the maximum points from their opening matches. As City look to put themselves atop yet another list, the Sporting News details the best perfect starts to Premier League and English top-flight campaigns as Guardiola hopes to topple further long-standing records. Most consecutive wins to start to Premier League season. The best start to a season in Premier League history is held by Chelsea in 2005-06, when they began the league campaign with 9 straight victories. Led by manager Jose Mourinho, the Blues were exceptional to begin the year, keeping an incredible 6 straight clean sheets before conceding a goal to Luke Moore of Aston Villa after 584 minutes of Premier League play. Chelsea would go on to win the Premier League title that year, as Frank Lampard led the club with 16 goals, followed by 12 from Didier Drogba and 10 by Hernan Crespo. They collected 91 points that year, with 27 of those coming during the early winning streak. Chelsea conceded just 22 goals that season, 3 fewer than second-best Liverpool. Best starts in Premier League history. Outside of Chelsea's record-setting 2005-06 season, there have been 6 occasions on which a club has won at least 6 straight matches to begin a Premier League campaign, including Manchester City this year. Liverpool did it under Jurgen Klopp to begin their famous 2019-20 Premier League title season, which marks the only time City haven't won the league in the past 7 years. Incredibly, only 2 of the 4 teams to win 6 straight games to start a season went on to win the title, those being Chelsea in 2009-10 and Man City in 2016-17. Newcastle first set the mark at 6 back in 1994. A record which would stand for more than a decade, but Blackburn would go on to win the title that year. English football record for best start to league season. The most wins to begin a top-flight league campaign in English football history is 11. Set by Tottenham back in 1960-61. As you'd expect, they won the title that year, finishing with 66 points from 42 matches, in a time when a win was only worth 2 points. They would bag the double that year, winning the FA Cup as well. It would be the last time they'd win a top-flight title. The most wins to begin any league campaign in English football history is 13, which Reading accomplished back in 1985-86 in the 3rd Division. Man City start to 2023-24 Premier League season. Manchester City have won their first 6 matches of the year, putting themselves within reach of the Premier League record. After winning the title last year, City were the pre-season favourites once again to top the table, and they're backing that up to start the season. Their schedule has been somewhat soft, facing only Newcastle in terms of likely top 7 finishers. City have a difficult stretch coming up, which means Guardiola's side will have to earn it if they are to set the record for best Premier League start to a season. They have Arsenal and Brighton on the list of upcoming matches, with the potential chance to set the record against arch-rivals Manchester United at Old Trafford. City have also reached the 6-game milestone once before under Guardiola, in 2016-17. But they faltered after that, winning just one of their next 5 en route to a 3rd-place finish in the Catalans' debut campaign at the Etihad. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.